Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I have two camera bags in front of me right now. I have the Douchebags backpack and the Douchebags backpack Pro. And about 6 months ago, I put out a video talking about this bag here specifically. I did a little photo shoot with it, talked about kind of my initial reactions of it, first impressions of it, what I was planning on using it for, and overall, I've just really enjoyed using this bag. And since I put out that video, I've received a ton of questions asking questions about this camera bag, the camera insert inside of them, comparing it to this one, kind of the differences between the two, the similarities, which one people should buy. So I figured why not kind of cover all that stuff in one video. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So just right off the bat here, the Pro is gonna be a little bit bigger. It's a little bit deeper. It's able to hold Pro body cameras, and it just is gonna have a little bit more storage in it. But I really think both of them have some advantages and disadvantages. But before we get inside these bags, let's talk about the exterior. So we'll just take a look at the outside of this one first, because they're pretty much identical. So on the front here, we have a couple straps. You know, you can throw like a raincoat through them. Sometimes even people will put like a skateboard through them, everything like that. Flipping over to one of the sides here, it just has a couple straps on the side. A lot of times I'll put like my Gorilla Pod through here. You can put pretty much anything else you want there, so a couple straps is always handy. The other side is gonna have one more of those straps, as well as like a water bottle holder, or you can put anything in there. I put like business cards, everything like that. Moving to the back, it's kind of a padded area. It's pretty well ventilated, and the straps are really comfortable on both camera bags. They're not super thick, but they do a really good job of being comfortable. So really like how this thing feels on your back. No complaints with that. Also on the back here, you will find the laptop sleeve. So I believe it fits up to a 15-inch laptop. My 15-inch MacBook Pro fits fine. I believe it even will fit the new 16-inch. But yeah, we have that right there. So moving up top now, we have a little compartment. This thing is great for, you know, I will a lot of times use it for quick access stuff I want, like in the airport or traveling. So put my charging cords in there, maybe a power brick, business cards, a couple snacks, everything like that. So it's actually pretty roomy, so you can fit a lot of stuff in there. It also has a smaller, another zipper, so if you have some even smaller stuff, if you don't want to get lost, you can throw it up there. So yeah, a little pocket on top comes in super handy. And like I said, those things are pretty much identical on both of them. They both have the same stuff. I think that top pocket is a little bit smaller on the normal backpack, but overall it's pretty much identical. Okay, so moving to the inside of these bags, that's where you guys will notice some differences right off the bat. So for both of these bags, you can buy inserts for your cameras, which are becoming more and more trendy these days, but it's also really handy. I'm a big fan of those things. So these inserts are inside both of them. Over here we have the CIA, and then this version we have the CIA Pro. But let's move these aside for a quick second. Talking about the bag specifically for a second before we jump into the inserts, you will notice that there's just some more volume to this one. There's just some more room. They both have zippers on the inside on either side. On the inside of these, we have a bunch of pockets, which are pretty much the same on each of them. You can fit all sorts of stuff in here. If you guys are interested to see how I kind of pack these bags, I actually have a what's in my camera bag video that I put out a few months ago for 2019. If you guys want to see kind of what all I put in my bag and see kind of how I organize it. But in this video, I kind of wanted to just talk about the actual bags itself. But if you guys are interested, be sure to check that out. But yeah, this is pretty much the same on each thing. We just have some zipper slots so you can put whatever it is, camera gear, batteries, cloths, filters, whatever it is. And one difference I did notice definitely between these two bags, which I'm not sure if that's just because this one is leather and this one is not, but this one definitely has some more form to it. It's a little bit more stiff. It will stand up on its own a little bit more. This one is a little bit more flimsy. It's kind of floppy. If nothing's inside of it, it kind of will just kind of compress and not really hold its shape too well. But that's just one little thing I noticed. And you guys will see that that little top pocket here, it kind of comes down into the middle section. So depending on how much stuff you have in that little top bag, it definitely will take some more room up down here. So let's go ahead and put in the inserts and talk about those for a second, okay? So first off, you can throw them in here like this, and then you can also fold it back if you want to, which a lot of people do. So it's just quicker access to your camera gear. A big difference between the insert on the Pro is it has a little slot here for like an iPad or a tablet or whatever else you want really, and a couple more additional zippers up here. There's nothing on here. You just fold it back and it just is pretty minimal. But honestly, I don't really use those zippers too much, and I also feel like my iPad could get damaged if there's just a ton of stuff packed in there. So I don't know, but that's just kind of my thinking. So I don't really use that too much myself, but it is there. And then one more difference on the CIA Pro here, it comes with some straps so you can actually take this out and use it as a backpack as itself. So if you want to just have a super minimal carry or take this thing out and have 2 bags, you can do that. I don't personally really use that, but it's nice that it kind of comes with an option like that, so that's cool. And as I was saying before, I'm a big fan of bags that do offer inserts. For me, it's nice if maybe I'm doing a quick trip and I'm only really taking one backpack with me. Let's say I get to my hotel, I can just take out my actual camera gear here, and then I can just have a bag that I can use just as a normal backpack. Maybe if I'm going to the gym or to the store, or to the grocery store, whatever I need to do, I can just have a normal backpack and I can just take out my camera gear super quick. So yeah, I'm a big fan of having camera inserts, that's for sure. And then a little bit more on the CIA and the CIA Pro here. Obviously, they just hold different amount of stuff. As I was saying before, this one right here can hold a pro body style camera. So if you have like a 1DX or something that's one of those big bulky cameras, this one is deep enough to be able to hold it. You can definitely fit a couple camera bodies in here, all sorts of lenses, a drone even, a lot of gear. These pockets are definitely deep and you can fit a lot of stuff in here. And then this one right here is definitely meant for a more minimal carry. So maybe you have a small mirrorless camera with maybe 1 or 2 lenses, a small microphone, battery, charger. If you don't have a whole lot, this thing works great and is plenty for me a lot of the time. And it kind of goes without saying, but all of these little inserts in here have Velcro on them, so you can kind of take ones out that you aren't using, kind of reform the inside of your bag a bit so it fits exactly what you're carrying and it does what you need it to do, which is really nice. So when would I use each of these? This one is going to be like, let's say I'm doing a shoot where I need to bring all my camera gear with me. I'm gonna have a couple camera bodies, all my lenses, maybe you have to rent a couple lenses. If I have a shoot where I need to bring a whole lot of gear, that's gonna be this one. If I was doing just like a run and gun style vlog, I don't really wanna carry that much gear. And even though this will fit all that stuff still gets heavy on your back. So a lot of times this is just gonna be if I need everything in my kit. And then a lot of times I'm gonna use this small insert right here, because if I'm just doing like a vlog or maybe I have 1 camera, 2 lenses max, this is gonna do pretty much everything I need it to. So bigger shoots, smaller minimal carries. And then one thing that I do often with these is I actually will take out this insert in this bag. If I want a little bit of extra room, I will actually just use the small insert inside of the Backpack Pro here. You can definitely put the regular CIA in the Backpack Pro. I would not recommend putting the larger insert inside of the smaller bag. Technically it will fit, but it's gonna be very snug, and I think it kind of starts pulling at the seams a bit, but I wouldn't recommend that because like I was saying before, this one is definitely deeper, so it's not meant for this bag. So if it's a quick trip and I know I don't need too much gear with me, I usually put the smaller insert inside of the bigger bag here. I'll bring my minimal camera setup in here, and then it allows me to have a little bit extra room. And if I don't wanna be traveling with a whole bunch of gear and a bunch of carry-ons, a lot of times I can get away with just this one bag. It can have a change of clothes and my minimal camera setup, so it's really a win-win for me. So a lot of times I'll be kind of rocking this combo right here. One thing I really like about both these bags is they are both pretty minimal. They don't take up too much room, so whenever you're carrying them on your back, maybe you're trying to get off an airplane or you're waiting in line somewhere, it isn't gonna be so far off your back that whenever you turn, you like hit 3 people, because you know what I'm talking about. If you have a bunch of camera gear or you have a huge camera bag, you know what I'm talking about, where you are always bumping into everything and everybody, so that's a huge pain. So I like the fact that they don't take up much room on your back, and also I really enjoyed the fact that neither one of these really look like a camera bag. You know, if someone's looking to steal camera gear from somebody, if you're carrying a big ugly camera bag on the back that says like Canon camera gear inside, a lot of times that's the type of person someone's gonna come after. So I just like that you can kind of be minimal with these. It's not super apparent that's camera gear inside, and you can kind of take out the insert, use it as a normal bag. Just overall, I really enjoy these bags. This is not a sponsored video. Douchebags did not send these to me. I bought these with my own money. I just happen to really like these bags. I like the brand, and I figure a lot of people would enjoy these bags. So like I was saying, more of a minimal setup with this combination, more of a I need to bring all my camera gear with me for a shoot type setup, and then kind of that hybrid that I was talking about, putting this one inside of this bag. So hopefully that answered some questions about these 2 different camera bags, the differences between the 2, and if you are looking to pick one of these up, may it help you kind of decide between the 2. So if you guys do come across any other questions you have about these 2 bags, drop it in the comments below and I'll be sure to respond to you guys, or even just drop me a comment below, say what's up, and let me know how this video is looking. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I create a whole lot of content trying to help other creators create better looking content. That is a mouthful, and my name is Johnny, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.